I don't know who needs to hear this, but the skin color of the Little Mermaid doesn't fucking matter. I know that people can mark themselves as like safe from an earthquake. How do I mark myself as I don't give a fuck about the Little Mermaid? Can we just let the people who identify as mermaids deal with this one? Hey, I know you gotta get to work because you got a family to feed, and the world's falling apart from the inside, but how do you feel about a fictional cartoon character's ethnicity, Honestly, you could change her skin color, dye her hair, and have her name changed to Brent, then put her gills on her forehead, and I still wouldn't give a f***. But it's about the kids, or whatever your argument is. Don't let your kids watch it then. Shut the f*** up. Stop letting the rest of the world trick you into giving a shit about things that you don't give a shit about. Okay? Have a good day.
Bill Gates says a civil war is coming. Bill, I can only assume you're talking about a civil war between the left and the right. And if that's the case, who do you think's gonna win this one, Bill? All the patriots who support the right to bear arms, or all the weirdos who identify as salamanders and dress up as unicorns? Bill, the people on one side of this civil war believe in fighting for freedom. The people on the other side believe that misgendering is violence. I mean, you can't misgender a heavily armed man to death. That's not a fight you're gonna win. Like, what is the green-haired safe space community gonna use to fight back? Their imaginations? Oh, Bill, how do I say this so you understand it? Okay, remember when you invented Windows and then Apple came along armed with the iPhone and completely destroyed Microsoft? Bill, Windows was the green-haired safe spacers. Wait, Bill, there doesn't have to be a civil war. This is 2022. I know exactly how to handle this. Cancel culture. This is your opportunity to use your power for good. Cancel the Civil War. You know, I heard the Civil War use the N-word one time when it was drunk outside a nightclub. Civil War, I hereby announce you canceled. Or maybe we can all just agree to disagree and prevent the greatest country on earth from destroying itself. Unless, of course, there's more than meets the eye here. Microsoft manufactured body armor coming to a Walmart near you. Bill, stop making predictions and start making computers that are worth more than a paperweight. I mean, you're one of the richest men on earth, right? $121 billion net worth. How about you use a very small fraction of your fortune to end world hunger, stop homelessness, get kids in third world countries clean water? I don't know, just some wacky ideas. Well, here, let me make a prediction. You won't. It's hard to believe, but I guess Elon Musk really is the better billionaire, and he wants to put microchips in our brains. Just reported that China has opened overseas police stations in the United States to monitor Chinese citizens. Look, you can call me crazy, but I don't think we can trust these guys. Chinese law enforcement in America? What could go wrong? How are we expected to believe anything that China says? Isn't this the same country that lied about a certain lab leak not too long ago? Isn't this the same country that banned its citizens from any social media or Western news specifically so that it could lie to the people? Dude, China's like best buddies with Russia, and Russia's not that fucking cool. I don't think we can trust these guys, man. So, what do we do about it, you might ask? Well, this is a very complex problem, and under the Biden administration, it has a very complex answer. Learn to speak Chinese! Generation got our driver's license at 14, had a job at 16, and moved out at 17. Your generation is still trying to define what a woman is and living in your parents' basement until you're 35. My generation grew up on uncensored everything. Your generation censors everything. My generation shot guns, rode dirt bikes, and went camping for fun. Your generation stares at your phone all day and dances on the internet in your sister's underwear. My generation knew how to make decisions. Important ones. Your generation can't even decide which bathroom to use. My generation wants the truth and the facts, no matter how uncomfortable they are. Your generation is so offended that the truth and the facts don't support whatever outlandish bull is floating around in your imagination that you've started labeling everything that you don't agree with as misinformation. My generation has 2 genders. Your generation has 89,347. And counting. My generation judges people on whether or not they're an asshole. Your generation judges people on race, weight, religion, sex, gender, financial standing, something that they tweeted 20 years ago in grade 8 when they were drunk for the first time. Your generation cancels everything you don't agree with. My generation doesn't give a f*** about the things we don't agree with. Beat it, loser. My generation fights for the right to party. Your generation doesn't fight, doesn't like having rights, and doesn't like to party. What the f*** is wrong with you guys? My generation is going to be able to handle the new music video that I'm dropping on Friday. Your generation is going to have a fucking meltdown. God, did you hear that Tom MacDonald's dropping a new video on Friday? But his last video wasn't even controversial or political, so maybe there's nothing to worry about.
You're right. And it was pretty good, too.
Totally. Maybe we don't have to be afraid of his songs anymore. Maybe he's finally done with the controversial stuff.
Wait, what are we gonna have to be mad about then?
Literally everything else, silly. But I think we can finally mark ourselves safe from Tom MacDonald.
No, you're gonna be mad. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're gonna be really mad.
Babe, I can't sleep. I'm too excited about my new video Sheeple dropping tomorrow.
It's 6:30. Why are you trying to sleep?
So tomorrow can come faster?
I don't know. Count some sheep.
People who voted for Joe Biden. People who put pronouns in their bios. People who believe the news. People who listen to mainstream music. Is it Friday yet? Is my video out? After extensive research and many experiments, we have finally figured out why the sheeple won't wake up, even when the truth is staring them directly in the face. They're clowns. They're f***ing clowns. Can you believe it? Underneath that sheepy exterior, they're clowns. They were clowns all along. Check out my new music video, Sheeple. It's out now. First they were mad that Donald Trump was president. Then they were angry we didn't want to memorize 8,000 pronouns. After that, they were outraged that we made fun of Joe Biden because he couldn't figure out how to ride a bicycle, or find his way off stage, or speak in coherent sentences. Whatever. Then they were furious because we didn't believe them when they told us that men could give birth. Then they were enraged that we didn't want to defund the police and turn our cities into crime-ridden hellholes. And now they're having a f***ing meltdown over my new music video, Sheeple. Check out the video, download the song, and don't forget your big boy pants. Tom MacDonald's new video presents a clear and truthful depiction of the tyrannical and evil forces that control all sides of the political spectrum. I'm still gonna judge him based on my preconceived notions instilled in me by the mainstream narrative and my radical rainbow-haired homies. Then I'm gonna cancel Tom and anything else that makes me feel uncomfortable. And then I'm gonna message him from my fake account and tell him that he's an ugly homophobic racist who makes trash music. You're an ugly, racist, homophobic loser. What do you even say to that? Watch my new music video, Sheeple. Send. Oh man, it's a damn traffic jam. All the sheeple are getting in my damn way. God dang sheeple. Hey, sheeple. The censorship convention is 5 miles down the road. You gotta start heading that way. Dang it, just get out of my way. I need you guys to move. CNN said they're giving out free subscriptions to any sheep standing in that field right there, but you can't be standing on the road. Oh, for God's sakes, come on, you guys. Joe Biden fell off a bike. He says he needs your help. Hey, maybe you guys could just identify as getting the out of my way. I mean, if that don't work, nothing's gonna work. Oh, I know exactly what I gotta do. I gotta turn on the radio. I'm gonna put on that new Tom MacDonald Sheeple. Yeah, out of the way, move along. Sorry. Yeah, you. I always thought the whole a man can get pregnant thing was just a bunch of I always sort of felt like pregnancy was reserved for women and people who identify as dill pickle potato chips. Turns out that hundreds of thousands of years of human history, proven science, and the world's leading medical experts were wrong. Because here I am, pregnant with a new video, and giving birth this Friday at 9 a.m. Can't wait to meet you. I'm here today with a very special friend of mine, Peter the Progressive Pumpkin.
Hi, guys.
You may have heard that I'm dropping a new music video this Friday at 9 a.m., but we wanted to take just a minute to talk about safe and appropriate Halloween practices.
I'll take it from here, Tom. Don't forget that you're not allowed to wear afros, black makeup, native headdresses, or any other costume that might offend a marginalized or minority group.
Wait. I meant like checking their candy for razor blades and shit like that. Are you saying that grown men can dress up as women year-round and be embraced for it, but a child can't dress up in whatever costume they want for one day a year?
You see, aren't you dropping a new music video this Friday, Tom?
Oh, yeah, right, fair enough. Brand new music video dropping this Friday at 9 a.m. This article floating around talking about TikTok using user data to figure out the precise physical location of certain American citizens. I know a lot of people are really upset, but I just wanted to say, you don't have to be worried about TikTok trying to figure out your location. Because every one of us is carrying around a tracking device in our pocket every day. You know what the crazy part about this tracking device is? They made us want it, and then we paid $1,500 for it. So if you're one of those people that's gonna use your tracking device to complain on the internet about how mad you are at TikTok that you're gonna delete their app, just remember, when you're done deleting TikTok, if you really don't wanna be tracked, don't forget to throw your $1,500 tracking device in the fucking river. But let me just say one thing, if you do throw your phone into the river, you're not gonna be able to watch my new music video dropping this Friday at 9 a.m. Okay? So, it's up to you.
So, introduce yourself. Just tell us your name.
They call me Lil Shoot You in the Face, Papa Zanny, and Take Your No, really, they call me that. That's my name. Yeah, my name's Tom MacDonald.
So, what kinds of things do you rap about?
Cars, clothes, money, big booty partying, killing folks, robbing people, f***ing the police. Well, not like f***ing the police, but like the police. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what do I rap about? Mental health stuff, addiction, politics, dishonesty in the mainstream media, counterculture stuff, and experiences that I've been through in my life.
You just dropped a new video. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, dog, I just dropped my new music video. It's called Shoot You with a Uzi and Stuff Money in the Bullet Holes while I'm out of my mind on Xanax, motherfucker. Yeah, I just dropped a new music video. It's called Fighter. You can watch it on YouTube. You can download the song anywhere. I think it's probably gonna help a lot of people.
You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you.
The government's been lying to us about for the last 3 years. You wanna know the truth about Big Pharma's death grip on humankind? You wanna know the names on the Epstein Island flight logs? You want the cold hard facts about what Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin actually saw when they landed on the moon? Do you want one final answer on Black Lives Matter and White Lives Matter and whose life actually matters? Do you want the truth about what the Illuminati actually is and who's really involved in it? Do you want to know if when a man gives birth, does a baby come out of his pee hole or his butthole? Do you want the controversial truth about how human life began? Well, my new song doesn't have any of those answers, but it's very good. Check out my new video, Fighter. It's out now.
I'm a believer. I believe. I'm a believer. I believe.
Fake news? Are you tired of Joe Biden confusing your entire household every time he's on TV? Are you tired of hearing about cancel culture, men giving birth, all ages drag shows, rising gas prices, critical race theory, recession, inflation, and more pronouns than there are grains of f***ing sand on planet Earth? Well then, you need a dose of reality. Tom MacDonald's 2 new albums, Renegade and The Revolution, are out now, only at hangovergang.com. 34 brand new songs that will help you make sense of this dysfunctional, bubble-wrapped hellscape that we call the world today. Get yours now before they're erased forever, like all of the other factual information that contradicts the mainstream narrative. Only at hangovergang.com. Stay tuned, because up next, a variety of useless content designed to distort your worldview just enough to weaponize your beliefs and turn you against your neighbors.
You ever wonder what it's like being one of the biggest independent rappers in the world? Let me show you. Every single copy of my 2 new albums has to pass through my hands and my family's hands to reach yours. Recording 34 new songs, that was the easy part. Fitting thousands of copies of the albums into your spare bedroom is where things start to get difficult. So I autograph your albums all day long. And when I've got a good stack of boxes, my folks come to pick up the signed copies and take them to my sister's place, where they put them in envelopes and label them. Then my dad and my brother-in-law take all the packages to the post office and send them to you. It's literally from my family's hands to your family's homes. We're getting about 3,000 in the mail every day, so if you want a copy, get one and it'll be on its way ASAP. You don't need a distribution deal. You just need a mom, a dad, a sister, a brother-in-law, and a girlfriend. The music industry would do anything to own a piece of my 2 new albums. They would give anything to get their hands on them. But they can't touch it. You can though.
straight from our hands to yours.
After years of speculation, hours of homemade conspiracy video, overwhelming and, to be quite honest, undeniable evidence, I admit it, I can confirm. You guys have 100% convinced me that I'm in the Illuminati. No, you're right. F my 10 years of incredibly hard work, financial peril, mental health problems, addiction issues, and breaking my back day in and day out to hone my craft enough that I could give the world an alternative to the mind-numbing, brainwashing bull of the mainstream. Let's give all the credit to a mysterious group of blood-drinking elites that control the world and worship the devil. You know, they say life ain't fair, so I guess that's pretty much par for the course. Could somebody give me the Illuminati's phone number? Because I just dropped 2 albums independently and I did it all myself. If I'm in the Illuminati, I feel like I should be getting some help over here. Maybe I could get them to pay for something like a music video or CD replication or printing t-shirts or dropping a music video or mixing and mastering or literally anything, man, because it's expensive. Jeez, now that I think about it, maybe I'm not the Illuminati. Maybe people are just really fucking stupid sometimes and they resort to fabricating things and making stuff up when somebody else accomplishes something they can't imagine themselves being capable of. Get your Illuminati free new autographed albums from hangovergang.com. 34 brand new songs. Did I mention they're Illuminati free?
Okay, you're done.
We're good?
Yep, that's over.
Let's go drink some blood and crash here. Cotton gentlemen, boys and girls, the other 98,000 genders, 452 types of gay, young, old, black, white, people who watch because they hate me, people who watch because they love me, everybody, thank you for 1 billion views on YouTube. I hope everybody out there knows that I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you guys so much. I love you. And I don't have any confetti, but I found these tubes of silly string. It says it's the new environmentally friendly formula. 1 billion views.
Thomas.
It came right off the roof.
Happy 1 billion views!
It does not taste environmentally friendly.
Thomas.
Thank you for 1 billion views. I love you guys. Look, I'm not transphobic. I just think that people identifying as anything their imaginations can think up has gotten a little bit out of hand. Like, you can't just pretend that you're something you're not. California panel estimates $569 billion in reparations is owed to black residents. I'm black. 100% black. I'm black. And you know what? I've always known that too. Look, people should be able to identify as anything they want. And I'm black.